Namaste children. So children, again we are with a revision class. I think I've completed all the chapters of revision of all the lessons of class 9. In my interactive classes we had revised story of Palampur. I had discussed each and every point, and we had also discussed about factors of production. Then we discussed about green revolution, its positive and negative impact. We have discussed each and everything, and after that we had done revision of people as a resource. In people as a resource, we discussed about how population of a country can be treated as asset and a liability. We also discussed about the story of Sakal and Vilas. And then we discussed about the education, what are the policies of government to encourage or do development in education sector. We also discussed about what is health and what steps are being taken by government to develop the health sector and what development has been seen in our country, how health sector has been developed and what is the new health policy. Then these two chapters are there in economics. In this video we'll discuss about the syllabus, also the portion of the first term exam, because most of you are confused that which chapters will come. So these two chapters that I have taught you, that is story of Palampur and people as a resource, questions will come from these two topic. And then the next topic in political science also, two chapters are there. The first chapter that will come is what is democracy and why democracy. I have already taught you this lesson. Two times I've taught you. First, I've taught you in detail in my class what is democracy, what is universal elected franchise, what are the positive points of democracy, arguments that is for democracy, arguments against democracy. Then we discussed that democracy is not a miracle, it is not a problem solver, it is only a form of government. Then children will discuss in this lesson about positive and negative points of democracy. We also discuss features of democracy one by one by example of different countries like China, Pakistan, Mexico and Zimbabwe. All these things we discussed. And then we discussed about the last part of the lesson, that is broader meaning of democracy. Isn't it? So this chapter also we have completed and complete revision we have done. Then after that, and yes, one thing you remember in this chapter while revision also I told you that the portion of Nelson Mandela regarding South African constitution, how the constitution was framed and each and every detail about South Africa, that portion questions will not come from that portion in your exam. In this exam also, in final exam also, it has been deleted. Okay, once again I am repeating. So only you have to revise or you have to prepare for your first term exam from the Indian Constitution. That is making of Indian Constitution, Constituent Assembly, preamble and different speeches that are given by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, then Mahatma Gandhi and Bhimrao Ambedkar. From that portion also questions can come. So just you once read it, read that extract. Okay. So this can come. Then it can come from preamble. What is preamble and what are its values? Question can come from that. Okay. So you have to revise that point. Then the next, this we have done constitution and democracy. So you have to learn, you have to prepare for your exam two chapters from political science, that is civics, and two chapters from economics. I have done and I have taught you both the lessons. And in this final video, revision video, because this week I am giving only one video and in next class I will just give you questions. I am giving you questions, I will post on the WhatsApp also next day, and you have to write the answers of that questions, and you have to post it on MS Teams group. If possible, I will check it and give it to you how many copies, or you can post it on WhatsApp group also. I will see what you have done, because after doing revision I will just take a type of test that whether you have prepared or not. After that you have to do the written work, and now the time is for revision. So from these two chapters I will give you some questions tomorrow, and today I am just summing up the revision and we'll see what to do in the next weeks. I will just take test. So first chapter we have done regarding factors of production, the story of Palampur. First today I will discuss the list of some of the questions once again which can come in exam, and from that only I will give you homework tomorrow that you have to write in your revision copy. So the first question, the pattern that can come is, yes, what are the different mode of transportation that is found in Palampur? It can come. Then it can come that what is the main occupation of the people of Palampur? It can come in MCQs and one word answer. Then a question can come, define and explain the different factors of production. It is very simple in that you have to write land, labor, capital and human capital. You have to define all these factors of production. Then a question can come, what are the different non-farm activities found in Palampur? Children, if this question is of 1 mark or 2 marks, you have to just mention the different non-farm activities like dairy, shopkeeping, then small scale manufacturing. You have to just mention it. But if this question comes for 5 marks, just understand, because this time we are not going to come to you to explain the questions. So please understand. So if this question comes for 5 marks, you have to mention also, and you have to explain each and every non-farm activities in a paragraph. Then only you will get 5 marks. Otherwise your marks will be cut. So you have to explain each and every non-farm activities. So the same question can come for 2 marks also, 3 marks also and 5 marks also. So you have to write the answer according to the marks of the question. So here the question can come. The question can also come, what are the different factors of production? If it is for 1 marks, you have to just mention or one sentence. But if it comes for 3 marks or 5 marks, you have to explain in detail. See, from this lesson, one more important question that mostly comes in exam is, what are the difference between fixed capital and working capital? If this type of difference come, you have to write. I've already explained you in my video. You have to make a column and then write the answer. Okay? Then a very important question that comes from this chapter is, human capital is superior from all the capital. Justify this statement. This question can come for 3 marks. So that also I've explained you in my video. This is most expected questions from this lesson. Okay? Then one more important question is, define Green Revolution. When did it take place? And what are the positive and negative impact of Green Revolution? If the question comes, define Green Revolution, it can mostly come for 1 marks. If it comes, explain its positive and negative impacts, it will come for 5 marks. And if it comes, explain its positive and negative impact, you have to write definition also. If it is not asked, then also you have to write definition. What is Green Revolution? So question can come, what is Green Revolution and what are its positive and negative impact? This question can come full for 5 marks and you have to write in detail. So these are some of the expected questions from this lesson. Okay? And one more important question is, what is multiple cropping? This can come for 1 marks. Then a question like, what is yield? This can also come. Many short questions like, what are different factors of production? It can come. You just have to mention, what is the main occupation of the people of Palampur? Farming is the answer. Then name the town which is nearby the village Palampur. You know the answer, it is given in your book, isn't it? Then this type of short questions can come. So already you know the pattern of the examination. 1 word answer, 1 sentence answer has to come. 3 marks question and 4 marks question. So you have to be prepared for long questions also and short questions also. And already while teaching you in each and every class, I tell you regarding that in every chapter you prepare at least 15 to 20 MCQs, fill in the blanks, true and false, this type of questions, so that during examination it becomes easier to you for preparation. And for this, the best way is you take out your NCERT book, and in NCERT book you go through each and every line, you take pencil in a hand and while at that time only you underline all the questions, expected questions, and at the same time, if not the same day, next day, you take out your books and note down all the underlined portion and form short questions. If you get good marks in MCQs, you will score better in exam. So like this, your question paper will be of two parts, one 20 marks short questions, that is MCQs and one line answer, and rest 40 marks will be subjective. Okay, so you have to prepare for objectives also and subjective also, then you will be well prepared. And the best way is, I always tell you that if it is economics or civics, the best way is you just see my videos once again, revision video also. Then if you have made notes or made a copy, you go through the question answers once again. If you have written the question answers, you write once again. Then whatever questions which I have given you, you just go through it and write the answers. And tomorrow I will give you some questions and you have to write the answers to that questions. That will be homework and your revision will be over. If you will do such things, you will get good marks in the exam. So we have completed the revision of this lesson, and the name of the lesson is Story of Village Palampur. This first whole lesson we have completed, and I will take test of this lesson tomorrow. You will be prepared for the test, and in that test, just you have to do revision. I will give you questions. You write down the answers and post it on the WhatsApp group. So, as you know, twice I have taught you all the lessons. This is just revision. And if I have taught you, what is your work? Your work will be to read the answers, to revise. If you will not do your efforts, then naturally only my effort will not work. Along with my efforts, you also have to work hard. You also have to prepare for the exams. You have to do self-study. And after doing self-study, the best way to learn the answer is writing the answers in your copy. Write the answer. If possible, you can post it also. I will see and tell you whether the answers are correct or not. Because just teaching and listening, this is not enough. I have done my effort. I've explained everything twice. But now the time is for you that you have to revise. You have to memorize each and everything. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the WhatsApp. I will solve your doubts. So tomorrow, children, I've just made this video. Next day, I will give you some questions for revision that you have to do the homework and post it. If you have any doubt, any problem, you can ask me in any chapter. So we have completed the revision once again of today of which chapter? The first chapter, that is from all the chapters I have explained you in short that what we have done. Either it is from economics and civics, and I have just discussed the expected questions also. Once again I will repeat, in first chapter the most expected questions are: what are the different factors of production and discuss them? Difference between working capital and fixed capital. Then the question is, what are the positive and negative impact of green revolution? Then a question can come, what are the different non-farm activities found in Palampur? Discuss them. Then a very important question that comes every year is, define multiple cropping. What is yield? What are the main occupation of the people of Palampur? Isn't it? These are some set of questions that are mostly asked every year. Then one more important question is, why is wages of people of farmers of Palampur less than minimum wages? And the answer is, the wages are less than minimum wages because there is heavy competition among the farmers of Palampur. Work is less and farmers are more, and due to this they are paid less wages, and that's why there is heavy competition between the people. So from first chapter of economics, these are some expected questions. In my next video, I will discuss the chapter number 1 and 2 of civics, that is what is constitution, design of constitution, what is democracy and why democracy. And like this in my videos I will discuss all the expected questions. Thank you, children.